Hey folks, I just want to run through something really quick with you guys. You may have noticed that we now run ads on the channel. Now, I know that might seem like a negative to some of you guys, but hey, this is a really important part. Running the ads is going to help us pay for a lot of the stuff that we do on this channel. This channel is a very expensive channel to run, and we want to keep making really good content for you guys, or keep trying to make even better and better content for you guys as time goes on, and ads are one of the things that are going to allow us to do that. So thanks guys. I'm not asking you to watch every single ad that comes up. You can skip through them if you want, I don't care, but the ads are up to help us pay for some of these things. So thanks for holding it together with us, and we appreciate it. I hope you guys keep on watching, and we'll see you in the video. Make sure you guys watch to the end of the video to see who won the giveaway challenge. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Mickelson Racing channel. It's been a little while, but we're back in the beloved MRC barn. As you guys remember from a couple videos back, we were doing a burnout with our 1968 Chevy C20, fully equipped with fuel-injected 454, 4L80E overdrive transmission, and a lot of other really fun goodies that make this really quite a cool pickup. But while we were ripping our burnout at wide open throttle, and probably some not good stuff happened to it. This rear end usually does a two-wheel peel. Now it's not a posi, so it might be a limited slip or something like that. But anyway, one wheel was spinning for some reason. I don't really know why, and I just elected to stay in the throttle because I wanted to make a good video for y'all. But that didn't happen either, because the one-legger, she also decided to give up on us. So that ain't good. Not real good at all. What we did do is we managed to pick up an extra HO52 rear end, which is this rusty old fella right here. Well, an HO52 rear end is, I think it's an Eaton, but it's what they used in the 67 to 72 model years in the 3/4 and 1 ton pickups, I guess. Not the half tons, but 8 lugs. And they're really rare rear ends, and not because they're desirable. They're pretty difficult to find good parts for. And well, obviously we got something going on with this one, so we're gonna have to figure that out. I do got it in here. It does roll freely in park, so that's not good. There are no popping noises though, which is weird. It kind of makes me believe it's not in the third member, maybe an axle. This is the wheel that was spinning during the burnout, and I went whap 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 whap, and when I was throttling on and off, I went off and then back on, and that's when you know, stuff hit the fan. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pop this out, because I'm kind of feeling that maybe this axle shaft might have broke, and well, if it's not that, then maybe it's the other axle shaft, and if it's not that, then we're really SOL and we gotta rip into the third member here. So hopefully we don't have to do that, because I really would not like to rip into the third member. Well, although it'd be better content for you, that means more work for me, and really, I'm just lazy. So let's start by ripping these axles out and see if we can find anything good. Before we get too far into this video, I just want to make sure we check the weather data so we don't get too overheated during this here deal. So if we can find Mr. C's weather report, that'll tell us everything we need to know. Whew! No lies today. 96 degrees and 59% humidity. Great day to bale some hay. Well, actually, this axle's in really good shape. See if I can get a close-up on this here. It's not twisted or anything. It's not chipped on the end. Yeah, this is not the problem. That took all of, well, I don't know, a minute or two to figure out. Pickup's only been sitting here about a month. Not a bad response time, really. Well, I think I'm gonna put this axle back in and seal it up. That way we don't drip out all of our oil. These bearings are lubricated by the gear oil. You put in the differential, and then it spreads out all the length of the axle, so it lubricates the bearings. They're not packed with wheel bearing grease or nothing like that. So if you let the pickup down level, it's gonna let all the oil flow out your open end like this. That's the reason I initially jacked it up. So anyway, we're gonna put this sucker back together on this side. That way I can jack up the other side and we don't lose all the oil out of it. This axle's in good shape too. Ah, shoot! That stinks. You guys know why that stinks so bad? It means it's in the third member. Ring or pinion, probably. One of the two. I suppose next step, we better open up that differential. See if there's anything back there we can see. Well, since both axles are good, we got to pull the pumpkin. We're going to pull just the rear diff cover here first and let the oil drain out, pop it open, and see if we can see anything remotely obvious. This is my custom underbed fuel tank. It's out of a, I don't know, 65 GTO, I think it is. It's retrofitted for fuel injection, so that's pretty cool. But anyway, let's pull this diff cover. Fluid doesn't look bad, but keep in mind it's only 10 years old. Probably has only a couple of 100 miles on it, realistically. Well, we can spin the tires and ring gear don't turn, so that's our problem. If you guys are able to see this on camera, we got some gears spinning in here and we can see spider gears appear in that window every once in a while. There, you can see it right there coming back and forth. Well, I don't know what's going on. I'm not going to call myself a differential expert by any means whatsoever, but I know that my axles are in here and they're spinning the gears that the axles go into, or that they lock into rather. And then those gears connect to some spider gears, and then witchcraft happens and then spins the ring gear. So I don't know how those things connect in there really. So I consulted some help from our friend Mr. Mortsky. And he advised me that this pin goes through here. Could have been, well, just sheared off, I guess. So apparently there's a pin that goes through this ring gear set and into whatever's in there. That's where I get confused. But he's thinking that that probably sheared off. And yeah, I don't really know, I guess. So we're gonna try to either pound on it or put a magnet on it or something to see if this here pin sheared off. But let me give you guys just a little bit closer of a view. So you can see in here is this pin. It's quite big. It's probably 3/4 of an inch in diameter, but he's thinking that's what's sheared off in there. I don't know how deep it is or what, but we're gonna try to put a magnet on it or something, see if we can pull it right out of there. I found a magnet. Let's see if this sucker come out. Oh! Well, that's a big fat no. Alright, I found this 3/8 drive extension. Just a little shorty pants. See if we can't pop this sucker in. Huh. Well, it's not moving, folks. I don't really know how much beans to give it, but... Oh. I just moved that thing. So... Okay, what if I spin the tire here? Oh! Okay. Yeah, I just sheared that pin off is all I did. Wow, okay, breakthrough. There we go, there's our root cause. We just sheared that stupid pin right off of there. Well, now we gotta figure out how to fix that gosh dang thing. Alright. Well, folks, I've really had some pretty terrible luck trying to pull that shaft out of the rear end of the pumpkin. It's the, as I understand it, Mr. Mortsky had explained it to me over the phone. But as I understand it, this shaft here holds the ring gear and the spider gears together or something. Anyway, let me crawl under there and I'll show you what's going on. So apparently the shaft that goes through this hole, or maybe it's that hole, I don't know what one. But anyway, that shaft that goes through there holds the ring gear in with the spider gears, which are right here. And that's what locks your axles together with your drive shaft speed. And that's what sheared off. And we proved that a couple clips ago. So I wanted to pull that shaft out of here so I didn't have to drop the third member out. I got a drill bit and I started to drill a hole in it so I could weld to it or tap it, or I didn't know what I was gonna do, I guess, once I drilled the hole. But anyway, while drilling the hole, I got the shaft all sorts of in the middle of the spider gears. And I can't get that mother trucker out of there. So, much to my dismay, I get to now pull the third member out of that thing. You guys can't see me at all. Pull the third member. That's all we really got to do. Pull the drive shaft out of there and then take the bolts out around the third member and basically drop that thing out of here. That thing's going to be a heavy son of a gun. So, we're going to have to be careful. Zeus, what do you think of that deal, huh? He's not happy. He is not happy at all that we got to drop this whole unit out of here. I do have my spare rear end that I bought, which has a good, as far as I know, third member in it already. But it's a different gear set. It's 456 gear set, and I found out this is 410 gear set, and I don't really want to change. But, you know, everything's up in the air right now, so guess we'll just have to see. Hey, don't forget to subscribe. You probably forgot, and that's okay. So let's just take a short break and make sure that you guys hit the subscribe button. You probably forgot, and that's okay. So let's take a short break to hit it right now, and we'll get right back into the video. Oh, I forgot to clip the GoPro on when I took the third member out, but it's out. Here's proof. All you guys need to know is it's heavy, I didn't drop it, and it's out. So there we have it. There's our third member with our broken, well, everything in it. So we gotta disassemble that, I think. I'm not really sure, I guess. I'm gonna verify gear count on that and make sure that it is 410 or 411 gear set in that. And then I'm gonna also verify the gear set that's in this unit and make sure that it is actually different than the one I have. Because if it's the same, I'm just gonna swap that son of a gun right in there and we're gonna be well on our merry way. But if it's different, then I want to pull the shaft out of it, I think, and try to fix the one I got, because I like the one that I have. So I don't know, I guess next step is just pull the old one apart and make sure that it's the same or different. Pretty awesome update for everyone. Zeus is super excited about what we just did, aren't you, buddy? We just got finished blowing apart this rear end, and we counted the ring and pinion in this guy, and I counted the ring and pinion in that guy just to confirm. So I did confirm that that is a 410 gear ratio, which I'm not sure is common or not in the 67-72s, but anyway, I got a 410 gear ratio in the one that I broke, and then this one is out of like 70 or something, so almost the same vintage. Mine's a 68, so 67-72 is body style. But anyway, this is a HO52 out of a 3/4 ton. The 1 ton's used to HO72, and so I just counted the ring and pinion. So you count the ring gear and you count the pinion gear, and you divide the ring by the pinion, or I mean the pinion by the ring, whatever, it don't matter. And you figure out your gear ratio. So I got 41 teeth on the ring and 10 teeth on the pinion. So that's a 410 gear ratio 2. So I don't know how rare the 410s are for 67-72 Chevy truck body style, but I've got 2 of them now. So pretty awesome update. I can just slam that third member right back in the pickup after my girlfriend picks up some stuff from Fargo for me tomorrow, like gaskets and oil, and that's it. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to slam that sucker back together, and we're going to be back on the road, so we can do another burnout and break our only spare third member that we have. So good news on that. Got the parts to fix the 68 C20, so we're going to go ahead and progress with that and worry about the power stroke that's 110 miles away from me later. Anyway, guys, I have a really great way to show you what failed on the bad third member. That is the intact, fully functional good one. This is the destroyed, defective one. So if you guys can see in here, see this little, see that little piece of shaft that's floating around in there? Well, that is not supposed to be in there. If I rotate, you can see we got an open hole, which is how it's supposed to be. Let me turn the light on here for you. We have one open hole, which is how it's supposed to be. If we keep spinning, we have the hole that the shaft is supposed to be in, which is correct. There's our broken piece. So our shaft is supposed to come all the way up to here, right here, and you can see that it's broken way down in there, and that's the problem with it. So if we rotate a little more, you can see there's where the shaft is supposed to be. This is the other side of the broken shaft. And then way down in there we can see our other broken piece. So that's the piece that's in the spider gears right there, and not the ring gear. We're not going to be able to see much more than what I just showed you, so I'm not going to blow it apart and use all that time, but we're just going to go ahead and we're going to throw our fully functional other third member in here, 410 gear set, just like our old one. We're going to be well on a merry way. I did buy a gasket maker and not gaskets, so gotta let it set up for a little bit, and then we can torque it down to spec, and then we gotta wait 24 hours to fill it full of oil. So we're not gonna be able to be driving this today, but tomorrow should be ready to go. All right, guys, let's throw a sucker right in the pickup. All right, it's in. That was a heavy mother trucker, but we got her in. We got the Permatex gasket maker thing in there and squeezed out and finger tight. We're supposed to wait an hour now before we torque it to spec, let it set up or something like that, and then 24 hours to put oil in it. So we just got this thing sitting here. We're gonna go ahead and then button up the back cover and probably tighten the axles back down and stuff like that. That way, when we're ready to put oil in it, we can just get ready to go. Well, I've got everything buttoned back up. We've got the rear diff cover torqued down. The gasket material is set. We have the front, the actual third member. We got that sucker torqued down because the gasket's set. We got the drive shaft installed. I've got that thing put back together so I can move it out somewhere with the broken third member in it. And I got all the tools put away. Still got to clean up some towels and stuff. But we're just about ready. So we got to let that gasket sit up for 24 hours from now until we can put oil in. So pickup's just going to sit just where it is until tomorrow, and then I'll put probably 2.5 or 3 quarts of 80/90 right into that rear diff, and then we'll be ready to rock and roll on this thing. So that's it for now. I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. All we got's left to do is to throw some Earl in that bad boy, let this thing rock and roll. I am going to drive it to work tomorrow. 20 miles, 22 miles. I don't even know how far it is to work. Don't really care. What I was looking for, adjustable wrench. Probably will need more than that, but that's all I'm bringing. It's adjustable wrench. And we're gonna put 2.5 or 3 quarts of oil in this pumpkin here in the rear, and should be it. Lower down to the ground. Well, actually, probably I'll just fire it up on the jack stands, and then I'll lower it down to the ground after make sure tires spin and everything's good to go there. So anyway, let's get some Earl in this bad boy. 80/90 weight. Love that smell. Oh, you know what I think? I think the way that I have these jack stands set up are pretty sketchy because the pickup moves around a little bit, but that doesn't change the fact that I want to drive this sucker, and so I'm going to fire it up and make sure the wheels are spinning and everything looks good to go. What I really like about this thing is this digital fast display readout. Our battery is just a bit low, 10.9 volts. That's happened all video, except for the fact that we found another 410 gear set. That was pretty awesome too. We're gonna drive this sucker to work tomorrow, I think. Alternator's putting out some charging, cooling air temps. It's 80 some degrees outside. Air fuel ratio, we're basically idling right now. We got 16:1. Is that normal? Don't really know. I also don't know why it's moving around that much. Correction factor is 27%. You fuel injection guys, let me know if that's normal, because I don't know what any of that means, and I just know that this thing doesn't run the best. So I guess let me know on that. Here's some stuff moving around in there, but not too concerned. She's good. Let's get this sucker off the jack stands on the ground and out of the barn. We're gonna drive this thing to work tomorrow. done and it drove out of the barn. I could not be happier about that resolution to our big problem. That stupid burnout pit is really raising havoc around here with breaking stuff. But boy, am I glad this thing is back on the road. We're gonna drive it to work tomorrow. We're gonna have so much fun and we're gonna get so much enjoyment out of it. That is the point of this video. Fix your stuff, get out there, go do it. Don't forget to have some fun. All right, thanks guys for watching the Mickelson Racing channel. Don't forget once again to like and subscribe right here in the corner of this video. I gotta get to work and edit a video for you guys. I'll see you next week on the Mickelson Racing channel. Well folks, here we are. This is the moment you have all been waiting for. It's the end of the video and we're gonna finally go through with our giveaway. So we announced our giveaway in the end of the last video, which is Trailblazer SS all-wheel drive Burnout. I asked for first 25 people to comment and I got 15 people to comment. The 11 second 65, which is the correct answer to the giveaway. We're gonna do 2 giveaways. The first giveaway is gonna be for an apparel package. It's gonna be t-shirt and hoodie. And if we have hats, we're gonna give away a hat. You'll have to DM me on Instagram or send me an email on my Gmail, which is in the description of every video. Second, we're gonna give away a sticker pack, which is also gonna include Mickelson Racing Channel decals, just like this one. And then I've got 3 others that I'll also include. So it's a 4 sticker pack, will be the second drawing. But this is for first drawing. So let's go ahead and see who is gonna win the apparel package. Who do we got here? Cade Karski. Cade Karski. Go ahead and message me on Instagram or email me in the email link down below and we'll get you the apparel packs. That's gonna be a sweatshirt, t-shirt, maybe even a cap if we got one. Second, this is for, what is this for? The decal package. Callie Olson, or is that Kaylee Olson? I'm not really sure how you pronounce that. You guys can read it right there. However you say that. Callie Olson, DM me on Instagram or send me an email and we'll get you hooked up with your decal package. Now, I'm feeling really fun right now and we're gonna do a 3rd drawing. Now, this is also gonna be for another apparel package, okay? Another apparel package. We're gonna get you hooked up. This is just on a whim. I just felt like it right now. Zeus said okay, so we're gonna do her. Bam! 3rd name. Nick Danger. Nick Danger. You just won yourself an apparel package. Thank you guys all for participating. If you guys won, DM me down below. The email link is down below. My Instagram link is down below too. So DM me on Instagram or email. If you guys won, hit me up. We'll get you hooked up with your stuff. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week on the Mickelson Racing Channel.